Elon Musk. Why don't... Right now, I'm halfway through my third day of work. Nice work if you can get it. Well, that was the end of my third day of work. Where, no, client didn't get in touch, but the agent knows I'm working. That's, bloody hell, £900 in the bag minus deductions. Probably take home 600 quid from that already. And there's a week notice if they decide they made a mistake and they didn't need a contractor. There's a week's notice, so blimey. Happy about that. Just so happens Nomadic Kangoo and I have pulled up Houghton Library car park, and there happen to be some perfect microvans here. When I say perfect microvans, I mean big enough to lie down inside and twice the volume of mine, for example. Mine's 2.5 cubic meters. This one, obviously this is the dream here. When I say a man can dream, can't I? This is the wet dream. The 2014 and later Transit Connect L2. More than 2 meters in the back there. That one there is the Renault Traffic L2. I think they call it the LL21 or 29, some funky code number. That is the Combo L2. Yeah, the Vauxhall Combo L2. Again, just like the Transit Connect, it's identical to the Fiat Doblo. Look at that beauty here. This one here is the successor to my van, but it's still stubby. It's not the L2 version. And that concludes the car park van life tour. Oh. Man can dream. Nomadic Kangoo has a factoid about Loughton.
There are 20 hairdressers in one strip of road. So like normal cars, when you turn it on and drive, you can sort of like charge your battery as you drive. Why can't electric cars just charge themselves as you're driving? Explain that to me, Elon Musk. Huh?
Welcome to the Open University, ladies and gentlemen, on BBC Two, with the time approaching stupid o'clock. In this episode, Professor Nomadic Kangoo discusses the implications of perpetual motion machines and their impossibility under the stochastic second law of thermodynamics, formulated by Lord Kelvin in the 19th century, and how inefficiency leads to ever inexorably increasing entropy.
Sanders just explained to me the theory of you can't, what's it called?
Yeah, the perpetual motion, the conservation of energy, efficiency, the Newcomen cycle, the second law of thermodynamics, and yeah, okay.
So like a wind turbine, right? It moves to get the energy. You have two batteries in a car. One is your main source. You have two bands running on the wheels, and as you're driving with that battery and it's moving the bands, you're making the kinetic energy that charges up the second battery, and you're just all cycling one after the other.
pick myself off the floor with a comeback here after that knockout piece of science, right? Is how efficiently do you think electricity is exchanged between the battery and the kinetic energy?
Through wires.
Yeah, like why is that bus making a noise? Do you think the entire power of the engine is being converted into kinetic energy at the wheels, or is some of it being wasted on road noise and wind resistance and sound vibrations in the air?
Yeah, no, I'll give you that, but like a wind-up torch, right? You're winding it up to get the electric. So if you had some sort of like bands across the wheels, it would charge your second battery as you drive.
Yeah. But would you get as much energy back out as you put back in? Or if you drove a car like that, how efficient would it be? In other words, how long until you completely ran out of all energy?
I'm not the scientist, I'm just the idea guy, alright? Yeah?
You're just the idea
Just make it
guy.
work.
Just make it work.
You hear me out in Musk? Make it work.
Yeah, Elon Musk. Why don't you just have the car driving on rear wheel drive and then the front wheels just charge up?
That's it, Elon
Yeah,
Musk.
as it's going along. And that way you'll have an infinite cycle of energy in motion.
Makes sense to me.
God. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why we should not be dumbing down education and why kids really need to read around outside their subjects after school. This is so important. You cannot get to age 30 with that kind of knowledge of the workings of the universe. It's just not healthy.
Wow.
Oh,
okay.
what a bird!
Wow.
Oh, it's an awful bird. God. Said come for a pizza. I'm paying.
Pizza time.
Yeah, his card didn't work. I had to cough up, and I've been unemployed for the last 14 months. Still haven't had a paycheck from this job.
You just started a job. What are you talking about?
Wait, I'm not going to get paid for another month. So I'd have to limp by on a dole. I don't know if any of this will ever see the light of day after my recent YouTube ban, but Darren, what an excellent idea, sending me all the way from Bath to Essex. It got me a cracking roof rack and within range of nomadic Kangoo for a chinwag and a pizza. Fantastic.
Good one.
Alright, give us the money shot.
Money.
Oh, what? You got no toppings?
What is that?
No toppings? That's just not cricket.
Yeah.
And it's here in Loughton, Essex, where we find the urban fox. This cunning little creature has adapted extremely well to the modern environment of the messy human existence on planet Earth.
Day 4 of my so-called job. I still haven't put... that's another pillow. I still haven't put my duvet back into the duvet cover. Wonder how long that little game will continue. And I'm thinking, should I even bother, like, to have a body wipe and put some clothes on and get up and wait and stand by the phone? Because it's raining today. Not even a forest walk day today. So perhaps I could just work from here. £300 a day minus a lot of deductions, just for resting my stubbly head on my pillow. Now that's nice work if you can get it. Yeah. And all you people out there on furlough, you know what that's all about. Mission control. Roger, the probe is about to cross the Cassini division of Saturn's rings. Roger that. Let's make history. Starting to encounter some ice buckets now, sir. Yeah, it's getting pretty haily in here. I've been having the song Don't Let It Show by the Alan Parsons Project on the tip of my tongue for the last couple of weeks now. I don't know why. I mean, I haven't heard the record itself for 35 years. I mean, I saw them in concert live in Malta in 2007, but that's like 15 years ago now. You know what, I'm going to listen to it for real. Elon Musk.